I know when my two brothers were recruited, it was pretty much like, you know, into his infancy. Do you know what I mean? It was only starting off, but it's becoming a serious kind of like recruitment ground Ireland. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a guy Nixon coming in and he's looking at recruiting, like, you know, like I think 5 AFL clubs have approached him to recruit, like, you know, the best cream in Ireland. Like, so it's becoming, you know, it's becoming too prevalent now these days. So look, it probably has to be formalised, like, compared to, like, say, the last couple of years where it was all right just to pick one guy, you know, every couple of years. So because you could be sure, like, you know, they're going to be coming next year again. So something has to be kind of properly formalised. In regards to what's to be formalised, I don't know. I don't know. All that I do know is, look, and it's happened in my brother's case, as long as the game remains amateur here, and as long as there's other professional guys coming in, like, kind of offering money, you're going to get young kids going. It's as simple as that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you could argue, like, you know, for the love of the county jersey, and, you know, like, don't get me wrong, you know, Setanta has left Cork 5 years. Does he love Cork? Of course he does. He still loves Cork. Does he go down to the pub in Melbourne every Sunday to watch my games? Of course he does. He still loves it. Do you know what I mean? But the fact that he's being offered, like, you know, a contract, getting money to do that he wanted to do here, that was to play kind of sport professionally, you know, like, how can you argue with a young fella, like, going to Australia? You'll probably get, you know, you probably get a lot of probably Irish guys now probably going over, giving it a go for a year or two, and that's grand. Do you know what I mean? But the reality is, like only a small percentage of those Irish guys going out are going to have, like, long careers in the AFL. That's just the nature of the game. That's just the fact of life. Not every other. I hope they do. Do you know what I mean? If any young fella that goes out, I hope they have, like, a great 10 years plus career with their AFL clubs. But, like, it's a hard game, it's a grueling game, it's a physical game, but more importantly, like, a lot of these young kids have to contemplate, like, leaving, like, Setanta had to contemplate leaving, like, Cork City, kind of tight family where he got on well with all of us, leaving all that behind and going to Melbourne, a place where he knew no one. Absolutely, like, until Isaac went over 12 months later, Setanta knew no one, didn't know what Melbourne looked like, hadn't got a clue. Trying to get familiar with the club, trying to get familiar with, you know, his teammates. It's a big ball game. Do you know what I mean? It's a big ball game. Setanta, like, kind of, he gets time off during the year and he goes up to visit, like, you know, Auntie at 4 in Sydney, like, and so there will be a connection there. But, like, when we left Australia, Setanta was only 4. Do you know, he doesn't remember Australia that I would, because I'm 7 years older than Setanta, like, so like, life for him where it started was in Cork, in Ireland, like, so even though Setanta was, like, born in Australia, like, he'd see himself more Irish fella than an Aussie fella, but, like, it was the fact that he can kind of enjoy, you know, a career playing sport which he loved doing. Like, that was the main factor, like, which brought him to Australia. There's probably going to be other kids following suit, but, like, just once these kids know, like, that, look, life as an AFL player is not all about, like, kind of driving Ferraris and going down to Bondi, going down to St Kilda Beach and, like, kind of, you know, having Pamela Anderson's hanging off you. Forget about it. Do you know what I mean? If you're going on for that, do yourself a favour. Don't hop on the plane. It's like, it's a tough station, especially the first year. Like, you have a guy, you know, Pierce Hanley from Mears over there at the minute, Kevin Dyes from Armagh, you know, they're nearly finished in the first 12 months. They'll tell you, like, it's tough, like, being away from home, especially Irish kids that have grown up, because, like, you know, they're so used to getting homely kind of attention, especially country fellas, do you know what I mean, and city fellas as well. Leaving that, like, is tough. You're going to a new environment, and, like, the Aussie psychology is different to the, do you know what I mean? Like, in J, if you miss a ball, it's kind of hard luck. In Aussie rules, like, it's not good enough, like, do you know what I mean? And that's the harsh reality. But if they could get over that, well, hopefully the sky's the limits for them.